This is so healthy.
Brazilian bites in Larkspur.
You will never want to have another acai bowl again.
Contemporary Mediterranean cuisine in San Francisco.
Just a perfect bite with the texture.
And traditional Mexican fare in Napa.
It just goes down way too easy.
Just ahead on Check Please Bay Area. Everybody say that.
Olive, pão de queijo.
You guys are good. You're ready.
Hi, I'm Leslie Sbrocco. Welcome to Check Please Bay Area, the show where Bay Area residents review and talk about their favorite restaurants. We have 3 guests, and each one recommends one of their favorite spots, and the other 2 go check them out to see what they think. Joining me at the Check Please table today are culture transformation consultant Luciana Duarte, law enforcement detective Roland Aguilar, and partner program manager Mavish Mohammed Silva. Welcome, everyone. How you doing?
Great.
So happy to be here.
Mavish gets us started with her go-to breakfast spot. It's a tiny little cafe that packs a big punch when it comes to Brazilian flavors, including her hands-down favorite, a made-to-order acai bowl she says is the best in the Bay. Tucked away in downtown Larkspur, it's World Green Acai Bowl and Juice.
Princesas. A World Green Café, a gente consegue entregar o verdadeiro açaí do norte do Brasil às pessoas. The norte do Brasil, the people eat only pure.
We try to show for all to Americans to try the real acai bowls. Here in United States, we use just the pulp, it's frozen. We put a little sugar. They come with granola, banana, strawberry at the top. This is so healthy, superfood. We're so happy when people try. Wow, I never tried that. This is so different. This is so good flavor. Our menu is a little big. We have cheese bread, sandwich normally, the French bread.
Hot dog.
We have a hot dog, yeah.
This big sandwich.
Normally, we make the hot dog from Brazil. You can put a mashed potato, the hot dog.
I love it. Every time for me, eating hot dog. My wife is stopping, only one. Okay,
Yeah,
no problem.
all the time. You can share with your friends.
Como foi a viagem?
Foi tudo bem.
We try to create a space for the people to feel happy, to feel comfortable. And when people come in the store, feel, wow, this is so different place. It has a lot of life. The color, the plants. We have a lot of American, Brazilian, the spots that people get it together here. Hang out here, the good spots. We're so excited to show all the people our Brazilian foods.
A gente tenta fazer o melhor que faz as pessoas lembrarem do Brasil. Saúde!
All right, Mavish, I love that you say this is your best in the Bay acai bowl. Do you travel the Bay looking for acai bowls?
Well, honestly, I have had a decent number of acai bowls at other places. This one knocks it out of the park. You will never want to have another acai bowl again.
All right, now why is that?
You know, there's something about the flavor of their acai. It tastes pure. And you won't know what I mean until you try it, even side by side with another one. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, but it doesn't taste like there's other stuff in it. It's pure acai, and it has toppings of fruit, their homemade granola, beautifully presented. It's magic in a bowl.
And the owners are Brazilian, and you're Brazilian.
How lucky that we got to go to this restaurant, and I didn't know it.
Yeah, you didn't even know it.
Thank you,
So
Mavish.
it worked
out.
It worked out. And you went and spoke Portuguese to the owners,
to
right?
the owner, who was just so friendly. And they actually have terminals for you to order.
Right.
We were trying to figure out like what all the options are. It's an extensive menu. And so he immediately just, came over and helped make suggestions since it was the first time that we were there.
All right, and what did you get?
So we started with the olive pão de queijo, which was excellent,
Everybody say
as I
that.
said.
Hang on.
Olive pão de queijo.
Pão de
Okay.
queijo.
You guys are good. You're ready. You're ready to go to Brazil. Then we had 2 different kinds of empanadas, which are technically more of an Argentinian specialty, but you know, we love all kinds of things that are Latin American. And so we had one that was filled with chicken, and the other one was mushroom. And they had an umami flavor to them, especially the mushroom one. They just felt both decadent and light at the same time.
Right. And Roland, what about you?
Similar to Luciana, I had a great experience going there. It was our first time, so we went in the morning. We also had the beef empanada, which was really good. The ratio from veggies, bell peppers, the caramelized onions to the meat was perfect, and a perfect flaky crust.
What is it that you get besides the acai bowl?
My favorite item is their combo breakfast. It's almost like a little buffet on a board. So it starts off with some scrambled eggs, and then you get to have either a cheese bread waffle or a other type of French roll. Always choosing the cheese bread waffle 10 out of 10 times. And so it's just like this crispy, chewy, beautifully warm and hot waffle. And then it's served with maple syrup or a Brazilian cream cheese. So it's really smooth and silky, a little bit tangy. And honestly, with that cheese bread waffle, like that's a marriage made in heaven in terms of food. It truly is.
Right.
So part of the combo breakfast, there was a guava juice, freshly squeezed. I wish I could take like an extra, extra large cup home, but it was delicious. It was perfect for the morning.
We did get the acai juice, and we also got a papaya juice, and they were both excellent. They were just juice. However, they tasted like a smoothie, you know, because they're so thick, and so it has kind of that mouthfeel of a smoothie, which goes down really easy.
Anything else that you can recommend for people to try?
Yeah, I would absolutely recommend their tapioca. It's kind of like a crepe, but minus the flour crepe part. They use tapioca instead. So you get that same kind of chewy texture as the cheese bread, and it's flat. It gets crispy, and then all of the fillings can be sweet or savory. I always get their breakfast tapioca, so it has scrambled eggs, some tomatoes in there, and it's just like a very hearty meal, served with some fruit or salad on the side.
We didn't get the breakfast items. However, we did have room for a hot dog.
That's awesome. Loved it.
Well, so the Brazilians have elaborated on the hot dog, and this was actually a hot dog with potatoes 2 ways. So it was a base of mashed potatoes spread on the very flaky and crispy French bread that had been warmed. And then sprinkled over the top of that, we had matchstick potatoes, and they were delicious.
Would you try that? Would you go back?
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah.
Hot dog, potatoes, mashed potatoes, French fries, basically. Yeah, I'm in.
You're in.
Yeah.
And did you have anything else?
We did. We actually got these delicious little desserts that I had not tried as a Brazilian, I'm embarrassed to say, but they were so worth it. They come in a little box, and they are a peanut butter 2-bite dessert. It's just the perfect amount of savory and sweet.
All right.
Actually, with those, you can take them and kind of crumble them on top of your acai or your juice, and it just adds like another flavor, texture element. So good.
And pricing. I mean, it seems like you get a lot of food for the price.
Yeah, very bang for your buck type of restaurant. And something else I noticed was that we're in the patio, which is great ambiance.
Muito obrigado. So foi.
You start hearing the owner talking with other Brazilians, and he's speaking with them. I was like, oh, that's a stamp of approval that local Brazilians are coming to the restaurant.
Yes.
And thankfully, it's so close to where I live, so it's just over the Golden Gate Bridge, and we'll be there in 15 minutes. So it's
Nice.
definitely.
We're only missing Ipanema. Nice. All right. If you would like to try World Green Acai, it's located on Magnolia Avenue in Larkspur. And the average tab per person is around $25.